Dear students, now we shall pass on to question number 13, for which we will have to find the total sales. Total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales. Listen carefully how I am approaching. Total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales. Cash sales is given in the problem as 3,15,000. Now our intention is to find the credit sales. To find the credit sales, we should use this format because in this only the credit sales is given. Okay, we shall go to this format, total debtors account. What are the items given there? Debtors on 1st April 2018. That is the debtors in the beginning of the year. Debtors in the beginning of the year, that is given 2,50,000. Debtors given in the beginning of the year 2,50,000. And the next one is cash received from debtors. That is the cash received from debtors. The amount is 1,60,000. Cash received from debtors is 7,25,000. 7,25,000. Yes, this is the correct figure. Debtors 7,25,000. Then the next relevant item for this format is back debts 30,000. 30,000. The next relevant item for this format is bills receivable dishonored. Here the bills receivable dishonored, it is given there 15,000. 15,000 bills receivable dishonored 15,000. Then the next item will be sundry debtors at the year end or bills received dishonored, then returns inward, additional item. Returns inward means once the goods are sold away, it will be sent back, therefore it is returns inward, it comes in. Returns inward 50,000. 50,000. Then the next item is sundry debtors on 31st March 2019. That is closing balance of sundry debtors. This is 2,40,000. 2,40,000. 2,40,000. But to find what we are supposed to find, we should find this credit sales. What it must be, then alone we can substitute it that. So to find it, what is missing here? This bills receivable received. This we should find. Bills receivable received, we must find it here. Bills receivable received, we must find it here. So to find the bills receivable received, we must use that format. This is the idea behind it. Once again, I shall tell you. This is the question for which we will have to answer. Find the total sales. To find the total sales, we need cash sales and credit sales. Cash sales is readily available in the problem. Now we should find the credit sales. To find the credit sales, we should come to the format. This is the format. Here we can find the credit sales. So what all the values given here we have substituted in the necessary, against the necessary items we have substituted. What we must do, we must find the bills receivable received. Bills receivable received, we repair this one. So to find this, we must use this format also. To find the credit sales, we need the format. In this format is not fully complete. So this is missing bills receivable received. For that we approach this bills receivable account. From this we find bills receivable received and we substitute that amount here. Then we find the credit sale and this credit sale is brought here to find the total sales. Okay, we shall pass on to the format where we can substitute the values from the problem. And here bills receivable on 1st April, that is opening balance of bills receivable is 1,60,000. Bills is on 1st April 60,000. This is 60,000. Then the next item is cash received for bills receivable. Cash received for bills receivable is 1,60,000. Then the next item, bills receivable dishonored. Bills receivable dishonored, the amount is 15,000. And the last one is bills receivable as on 31st March, that is closing bills receivable. This is the balance carried down 90,000. 90,000. So once again I read it. Bills receivable as on 1st April, opening balance of bills receivable. The next item is cash received for bills receivable. This is 1,60,000. Then the third item, bills receivable dishonored, 15,000. We have written that. And the last item for this format is the bills receivable on 31st March 2019, that is 90,000. We got. From this we should find the bills receivable received. So find the total of this 5,000. Two lakhs 65,000. Write the same here. 2,65,000. And here only 60,000. The balancing figure is 2,05,000. This is the amount of bills receivable received, 2,05,000. This bills receivable received must be filled here. Bills receivable received. What is the amount there? 2,05,000. 2,05,000. Now we have come to the final stage. No check is received, it is given. So we have come to the final stage. We must find the amount of credit sales using this format. Okay, now you find the total of this credit side. 85, 85, 10, 10, 10, 50, 12 lakhs, 50,000. See? 12 lakhs 50,000. 12 lakhs 50,000. Here it is, this debit side total is 2 lakhs 65,000. What is the balancing figure here? Nine lakhs 85,000 must be the credit sales. 9 lakhs 85,000. This is 9 lakhs 85,000. This is the amount of credit sales, and that amount of credit sales must be substituted there. This is equal to, now the total sales comes to 13 lakhs. Total sales come to 13 lakhs. Once again, I repeat the same question. The question in the problem is to find the total sales. Total sales includes cash sales plus credit sales. Cash sales readily available in the problem, that is 3,50,000. Okay. Now our aim is to find the credit sales. How to find the credit sales? To find the credit sales, we should use the format of total debtors account. We have seen already for problem number 11 itself this format, and all these items are given in the format from the book. This cash received you can fill it, and the sales return you can fill it, bad debts you can fill it, and the closing debtors, year end debtors, 2,40,000 you can fill it. And beginning of the year, what is the amount of debtors, that is opening debtors, we can fill it. And the dishonored amount 15,000, that also we can write it here. Now, this check received not given, and therefore put the dash. From this, what we will have to find? We will have to find the credit sales, because it is required there. To find it, what is missing is the bills receivable received, and that is not given in the problem straight away. For that, we should use this format, bills receivable account. Bills receivable account, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of these 5 items, if we fill up the 4 items, 1, 2, 3, 4 items, we can find the bills receivable received. This we can find using this format. After finding this value, you substitute it here. Bills receivable received. After writing this here, find the total of credit 12,50,000. Total of debit side is 2,65,000. Find the difference. That balancing figure will be the sales, that is otherwise called the credit sales, 9,85,000, and 9,85,000 can be written here. So once you read the problem, what you must do, you should decide it first. So our intention is to find the credit sale. To find the credit sales, we shall use the total debtors account format. In the total debtors account format also, the bills received is missing. So to find the bills receivable received, you use the bills receivable account. And using this bills receivable account, you find the bills receivable received, and you substitute the value here. Then you find the credit sales, and you take the credit sales there. You can find the total sales. Thank you.